Carpenter pushes the stick forward. 800 feet. 700 feet. 600 feet. The lead Tiger fills his windscreen. Commander standing in the hatch, scanning for American tanks, scanning for artillery, scanning the tree line. Never looking up. 500 feet. 400 feet. Carpenter fires now. The rocket punches through the Tiger's engine deck. The thin roof armor, only 28 millimeters, can't stop a shaped charge designed to penetrate 4 inches of steel. The Tiger explodes. The other 5 Tiger commanders see the explosion. They don't see the grasshopper. Carpenter is already pulling out, banking hard left, climbing back to 800 feet. The Tigers are still moving. They think the lead tank hit a mine. German radios crackle. Where are the shots coming from? Check the tree line. American tanks. Carpenter circles, lines up on the second Tiger. Dives. Second rocket. Second kill. This one hits the turret ring. The turret locks. The crew tries to bail out. Too late. Ammunition cooks off. Third Tiger. Fourth Tiger. By the time German commanders finally look up, Carpenter has destroyed 4 Tigers in 90 seconds. The 5th Tiger commander sees the grasshopper, finally understands. He screams into his radio.
Aircraft. The observation plane. It's firing rockets. It's hunting us.
Too late. Carpenter's 5th rocket hits. The Tiger explodes. 1 rocket left. 1 Tiger remaining. The last Tiger commander knows he's next. Knows that a fabric-covered Piper Cub, a plane that couldn't hurt a truck, has just killed 5 Tigers in under 2 minutes. He does the only thing he can do. He bails out. 56 tons of armor. An 88mm gun that can kill at 2 kilometers. Thick frontal armor that can shrug off American tank shells. Abandoned. Because of a Piper Cub. Carpenter keys his radio. Cub 1-4 to ground control. 6 Tigers neutralized. 5 destroyed. 1 abandoned. No damage to my aircraft. Long pause. Cub 1-4, confirm your last. Did you say 6 Tigers? Confirmed. 6 Tigers. All neutralized. Behind Carpenter's grasshopper, the German counterattack has collapsed. The Battle of Aracourt will become the most lopsided tank battle of the war. The 4th Armored Division will destroy 42 German tanks while losing only 6 Shermans. And historians will debate for decades how the Americans achieved such impossible odds. But the soldiers who were there know the truth. They had Bazooka Charlie. German tank crews started changing tactics. When a grasshopper appeared overhead, tanks would scatter. Commanders would button hatches. Gunners would try to track the slow-moving aircraft, but they could never hit it. The grasshopper was too slow, too maneuverable. By the time a tank's gun tracked the dive, Carpenter had already fired and pulled away. American intelligence intercepted German radio chatter. Tank commanders begging for air cover. Infantry requesting anti-aircraft guns. Orders to shoot any observation plane on sight. One captured German officer, when asked what he feared most, answered, Der Panzerjäger. The little plane that hunts tigers. Not American Shermans, not artillery, not fighter bombers. A Piper Cub. The American infantry loved him. By October 23, grasshoppers in the 4th Armored Division had been modified with bazookas. Carpenter's stupid idea had become standard doctrine. But Carpenter remained the best. 6 confirmed tank kills, dozens of armored vehicles, over 100 German trucks and half-tracks destroyed. On October 8th, Carpenter's luck almost ran out. He attacked a Panther near Metz. Standard dive. The rocket hit. The Panther exploded. But a second Panther was hidden in the tree line. 7.92 mm bullets tore through fabric wings. One round passed 6 inches from Carpenter's head. Another punched through the seat behind him. The grasshopper limped back with 37 bullet holes. Hardison inspected the damage.
"Sir, you got more holes than Swiss cheese. Any one of these could have killed you."
Can you patch her up?
Hardison grinned. "Fabric and glue. She'll fly tomorrow." And she did. Carpenter's war ended in May 1945, by VE Day, 315 combat missions. 6 tanks destroyed, distinguished Flying Cross twice. But more important than any medal, he'd proven the smallest aircraft in the war could kill the biggest tanks. That innovation mattered more than firepower. That a school teacher from Illinois with a stupid idea could change how wars are fought. Major Charles Carpenter returned home to Illinois in 1945, back to teaching, back to his wife and kids, back to the quiet life. When students asked if he'd served in the war, he'd say yes. When they asked what he did, he'd say he was an artillery spotter. He never mentioned the tanks. But the military didn't forget. In 1946, the U.S. Army published Light Aircraft in Armored Warfare, based entirely on Carpenter's innovations. In 1950, American pilots strapped rockets to observation planes in Korea. They hunted North Korean T-34 tanks using Carpenter's exact tactics. In the 1960s, the Army developed the AH-1 Cobra helicopter gunship, a small, maneuverable aircraft designed to hunt tanks with rockets. Every modern attack helicopter, the Apache, the Cobra, the Tiger, the Havoc, traces its lineage back to a schoolteacher who strapped bazookas to a Piper Cub. In 1987, a military historian discovered Carpenter's after-action reports. The 6 confirmed tank kills, the bazooka modifications. He wrote to Carpenter requesting an interview. Carpenter declined. "I didn't do anything special. I just used what I had. Any pilot could have done it." But that wasn't true. Any pilot could have strapped rockets to a grasshopper. But only Carpenter thought to try. Only Carpenter ignored the court-martial threats. Only Carpenter had the anger and the raw courage to prove everyone wrong. Charles Carpenter died in 2010 at age 99. His L-4 Grasshopper is preserved at the Illinois Aviation Museum. The original bazooka mounts still attached, the bullet holes from Metz still visible. The museum placard reads, "The plane that hunted tigers." But there's a photo beside it, September 1944. Carpenter standing next to his Grasshopper. Sergeant Hardison beside him, both men grinning. And under the cockpit, hand-painted in white letters, Bazooka Charlie. This story isn't about tanks. It's not about rockets. It's not even about war. It's about what happens when someone looks at the impossible and says, "Let me try anyway." It's about a schoolteacher who became a tank killer. A civilian plane that became a weapon of war. A stupid idea that saved lives. It's about proving that the smallest can defeat the largest. That innovation beats firepower. That courage matters more than armor. Bazooka Charlie proved that. One Tiger tank at a time.